Okay, good morning, everyone. Excuse me, bit disheveled here. Good morning. I am going to do 2 cards, probably 3. I'm not sure yet, but definitely 2 cards today. I'd planned to do 3, but yesterday I slipped on the stairs and fell down the back stairs and bruised my finger and my rear. I fortunately didn't break anything, but it threw a spanner in the works yesterday for all the things I was going to do. I was going to do lots of crafting and tidying and stuff. And that didn't happen. So I got what I could get done and left it at that. So today I'm going to create a couple of cards for you. I might do this one first because it's with the online set. So you have to order this online. It's called Grow with Love. And I've been eyeing it off for ages and ages, but I never bought it until recently. I think I bought it in a 50% sale, and actually, I really like it. So I've got lots of ideas that I think I could use with this. So you might see this making another appearance, maybe even next week. So I'm going to start with this card. This is one that I have placed from Amy Kundus. That's probably not very good, darling. My husband's just looking in the fridge at things. So, yeah, just let me get this out of the bag. Amy makes some gorgeous cards, and this is one of hers. Now, it turned out slightly differently to the way that she has done it, partly because when I'd stuck this all on and finished the card, I realized I put it on upside down, which happens, but this is the card that I've made. So, and I love this little thing here. It says grown with love. You could even put like a little tassel on it or something like that. So I'm going to have a attempt at doing that today. Excuse me if I groan, because sometimes when I move it hurts. Right, so I've got my grown with love. I've prepared a whole lot of stuff in advance just to make it easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this is from Storybook Friends. This is one of the DSPs from that. I think our fridge is talking to us. And I used it with Storybook Friends. So yeah. And it's beautiful plaid. I'm not a big plaid fan, but I really love this one. So I'm going to use this on the early espresso. Let me get my and I cut it so that it fits. I think just want to put it up a little bit. Okay, now got my card base, and I've cut it long ways. You can see that I've cut the A4 piece down the middle and scored it. So this is going to go on the middle there. So I shall place that in. Just stopped working there for some reason. I don't know why it stopped working, but I do have another one here. Hopefully they're not going to play up on me this one. Can get that one fixed, but not right now. Okay, so I'll put this on right there, just making sure. And I will do this with this on this side. Okay, so I'm going to do that little bit next. I'm going to use the opposite side of the 6x6 DSP. on this. So you can see that that's the same side. I'm just going to flip it over. Hang it up with the top. And it's a little bit longer, so got my scissors here. And I'm just going to trim that off. Just a tiny little sliver of it. There we go. And I've got a couple of these. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I might use this one. Yeah. So what I've done is I've stamped off the mint in that one, and I put it in an espresso frame that comes with the clip. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. Sorry, the frame's been up for quite a while because I saw every hour coming in last night, which wasn't really a good thing, but you know, every time I moved, it would waken me up. So, but anyway, these things happen, and I'm very fortunate I didn't do any damage because I'm prone to breaking bones. So, I'm very grateful for that. We have a sort of a cloudy day today. Winter's really been on us, and you can see that this is a repurposed piece. So I'm going to put it on up there. And then I've got another basil that I've cut out. And I'm basically going to take I put some dimensionals already on the back. You'll notice that I can't bend my finger. It just wants to stay straight. And I'm going to place it right over the top of where it goes before. So it's raised up. Now I didn't do that on that one, but I have done it in this one. And then I'm going to get my Drawn with Love, and I'm going to put, let's see, which is the Drawn with Love. I want to put 2 dimensionals on that side. One. I'm going to double it, so I'm putting the second one on. So it's double height, partly because of where I have it. So let's take that top one off, and I'm going to put that up in that corner. And I think that's probably fine. I do have some of these. I think these are retired, but they were Faceted Gems Trio Pack. No, oh yeah, there's some of those as well. But I used these ones here on it, and I just put. You can see I've done it slightly differently to the last one. That's okay. And I might put one up here. Okay. Now to do the inside of the card, just pop that with that so that I can put it away afterwards. So I've got the stamp set, and since I've put mint on the front, I'll put mint on the outside. And I think that's the mint one. Yes, it is. Let's get it on a block. The block I'm looking for. And I have used these colors. I've used Garden Green, Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow, Pretty Peacock, and Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to do it in Lost Lagoon on the inside, but I'm going to stamp it off. So let's just make sure I've got that. And I'm going to stamp it off on this piece of paper. And then I'm going to put it down here in the corner. So it's very, very faint, but it's still there. Okay, now turn this over. Move that out of the way, move that out of the way. I have a little girl going in and out this morning. She wanted to say hello earlier, but she seems quite content at the moment. So if she comes to say hello, I will let you see her. So that's going on the inside. And that's my first card. Such a pretty set, actually. You could do so much with it. Grown with love. What a beautiful set. Okay, now the next one I'm going to do is inspired by Akiko Sudana. And where have I put Akiko's case card? Here it is. Just pop that up there a little bit out of the way. Actually, I might just set it over there. Now, I changed it a little bit, partly because I could. I've got a Lost Lagoon base, a Lost Lagoon or a basic white insert, which I haven't stuffed or stamped anything on, but I might just put that in the inside, and that will get that sorted out. Just wondering what Honey has. Rod, do you want to rescue whatever it is that she's been a bit of a mischief this morning. I think she's trying to take the buttons off her coat, actually. Oh yeah, she's coming back in with it. Honey, what are you doing? Off she goes with it. She's such a monkey. Honestly, she is such a monkey. Right, so you can see what she's done. She's just stamped along the bottom. So I'm going to grab this piece of paper. I'm sure our local MP won't mind if I use that to lean on. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off, and I think I Lost Lagoon. I'll do it. Just move these out of the way because I don't want to get ink on them. Okay, so I got that. And stamp that off. Put a little bit there. And maybe a little bit over there. Like that. So that has been stamped off, okay? Now, I think we'll do for the moment. And just, yeah, I'm sort of all over the place this morning. Got a job to clean my mat afterwards because it's my chamois because it's got a bit dirty. Right, so I'm going to take that one off, put it back in here, and get the other side that I need. Grab that one out, and that one out. Okay, now, what should I do next? I think I might do this one, which is the basil. And it's in Mossy Meadow. I think I'm going to do it in. Funny when you hurt a finger, how it affects the rest of your fingers. Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to put 2 large Mossy Meadows on this. Slightly different than the other one, but that's okay. One there. And I'll put one maybe there. Okay. Close that one up. Wipe that off. So I'm really good at getting on myself at the moment. Okay. Put that there. Let's do Lost Lagoon. And I want to do it full strength. let's get, this is a rosemary. My daughter's got the most amazing rosemary bush in her garden. Put that there. And I think I'll put one over here. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Now I want to get some, I'm going to put some granny apple green on it. Or not granny apple green, garden green. Let's get that one off. I think I might do this one in time. Should I? Didn't use that before. What one have I not used? There's one that we haven't used yet, which is this one, which is mint. Let's do it in green, in the garden green. Where are you, garden green? In my palm. There we go. And I shall put one there. And perhaps for one, I'm just going to angle it a little bit. And I might put something else on. I'm thinking that I could use the pretty peacock, but what I shall do with this one is I'm going to stamp it off first before I put it on the color. So let's push this in. Problem is when I push them, I can't get them to open up. So I'm still missing a little bit of ink in the middle. Okay, let me stamp it off first. And I should put it in there. And another one in there. Big one in there. Just need one more little one down there in the middle. Okay, it's probably not perfect, but it'll do. Right now, let's get that done. Sometimes, you know, I felt time I do one, but no, I can do this. Okay, so I've got this. I've got some strips to save so that I don't have to use a whole sheet behind it. But the tricky thing about the strips is we'll put the pretty peacock ones on first. So I'm going to get one. Put it on like that. And then I'm going to put the other one on this side. Okay, now I want to make sure that this is going to fit on the front of the card. So you can see that already I've got that. So I've got a couple of pieces here of my lots of the DSP. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is 10. So let's see. I reckon if I put that there, and that one like that. Actually, do you know what I think I might do? I'm going to cut one of these because I think I'm going to have enough. It's see, it's almost 4 centimeters. I reckon if I cut down the middle, I can be even more economical. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn this over. Put some tape down there. Some tape down there. Place that on the 10. Place that one on the 20. And carefully lay this in the middle. Get the right spot. That's pretty close. Now, you will notice that it's sticking out a little bit, so let's get my cutter. And I just want to be 14.9, so cut a little bit off. And I think the other side is okay. A tiny little bit. I think I might actually do that with my scissors. Just a teeny bit there. That's better. Now, got my base, and this is going to go on the front. You notice the last one I actually brought it all in a bit, but this one I made it full width. So let's get it on the card in the front. Done. No, so that's the base of it. I got some white linen twine that I have used some pretty peacock on, and I've got some glue dots as well, which I'm hiding. And I'm going to put that up there, and I'm going to set my bow on top of it like that. Okay, sideways. And then I've got here on my mind, and I've got some dimensionals. 1, 2, and I want to put one next one. Let's so I've saved a little bit of cardstock there with that. And that's going to go there like that. And that's my second card. Now I could stump some rosemary or something in the inside if I wanted to. So those are both in the same, sort of using these tones today. My friend loves Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock, and these always remind me of her when I use these colors. Now, I started this morning to think about another one. I haven't got very far yet, but I started working on it. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of basic white and I've stamped in different colors on it, and then I've run it through the embossing folder, the Exposed Brick one, and I thought I might use some green twine around it. And let's tie this off. I've got green fingers here, but it's not from gardening, I can assure you. What I shall do is I'll pull up in underneath. It's when I miss my middle finger. It's not quite right, but I will do. It's just like it to be a little bit tighter, but that's okay. These two got caught on top of each other, and I want them to spread out so that you can see that there are 3 layers there. Let's just move that so that they're not on top of each other. That's better. Now, I have no idea where I'm going to end up with this, but let's tie a bow. You notice I haven't cut the twine yet. It's because I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. Make them a little shorter. And the bow is sort of wanting to twist. I don't want it to be too big. I think that's pretty good. I think I can trim that off. I'm not sure what I'll do with this, but yeah, I've got a mossy meadow base. And I'm thinking that I'll put that on. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I actually think I might use this one. I've got two here. I did one in mint, but I just don't think it stands out enough. So I'm going to put that on with some dimensionals again. On the back. There we go. You can see I haven't put anything together yet because I'm not sure where it's going to go. This is just off the cuff this morning, so, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I shall put it right there. Okay, now I might move this down a little bit. See, that's why I haven't placed it solidly on the back. And I've got two different sentiments here. I've got thanks so much. I think that one's too big. I'm going to use You're on My Mind again. And I think I want to put it about there. Or I could even put it up there and make a feature of that. What do you reckon? Rather than on top of that. Yeah, I reckon I want to put it up there. So, because I think otherwise it becomes very unbalanced on one side. So let's try that. What are you up to, hun? Hello. Hello. Did you go outside? Here she comes. Do you think she should cut up? There we go. Do you want to come and say hello? Very quickly. Oh, you've got wet paws, haven't you? Look, look. Can you see? Maybe Rod can make the screen bigger so that you can see this gorgeous little monkey. I was out yesterday and I came in and she was so cranky with me. You should have heard her. So it was like, how dare you leave me? Wasn't it? Because you're Mummy's girl, aren't you? Very much love this dog. Okay, now you can get back down again. There you go. And we'll go back down to the car. Yeah, I love you too. Okay. So I'm going to pop that on like that on the base. So let's get, this is just made up on the spur of the moment this morning. Oh, I really miss my finger. And I will cut that a little bit shorter. And you know those gems I used earlier? I reckon I'm going to use these ones up the top. I've never used these ones, but I reckon these would look really nice on this. Put one there. I don't know what color this is, but it's very, very pretty. Yeah, well. So faceted trio gems. I'm not sure if they're in the annual catalogue or not. And that's what I've ended up with. You can see that. So let's have a look at our 3 cards. Let me just put these are my ribbon scissors. They've got a knee on them. And they're not allowed to be used to cut paper at all. Okay, so this was the first card I did. The second card I did. And the third I did. So you can see that, yeah, they're similar, but a little bit different. So that's what I've done with Grow with Love today. I've got a few other ideas. There actually is a little like seed sachet that you can cut out as well, which I thought might be quite cute in the front of a card. So you might see this making another appearance next week. I will be recording next week because all my equipment's going away, and I need to get it done before that I lose it all for a week. So, and anyway, I will have 2 dogs next week. So yeah, so I'll be busy as well. Anyway, it's been lovely being with you today. I can't say I'm a fan of winter here in Australia, but you know, we have our seasons, and I don't mind sunny days, but I don't like cloudy, cold days. I think that's my problem. So I shall see you next week, and you see, look at my hair. It's splitting all over the place. There we go. That'll do. You shouldn't look at yourself in the mirror. You know, I feel like one of those teenagers in the shopping center with their phone. You see them all the time, but no, I'm not. I'm not a teenager for a start. Anyway, have a lovely week, and I shall be back again. And I may be back with Grow with Love again. Who knows? You never know what I'm going to do. I have one card to make for a friend's birthday, so I might maybe do that on Facebook or in YouTube next week. It's YouTube now, isn't it? Yes, it's YouTube now. Because Facebook gets rid of them after 30 days. So yeah, so it's YouTube. Okay, everybody take care. I'll see you. Bye.